Alright, so if you want, you can check it out. It's live.
You're going to be very
Well, these students don't have that problem. All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the final match of the National History National Championships for 2024 in the 6th grade division. Give it up for the 6 finalists. All right, we've got a full 4 IAC staff on the dais. So why don't we all introduce ourselves?
Preston Nicholson. Nice to meet you all.
Okay, so Preston will be scorekeeping on the laptop there. Raven Groschler, doing scoring on the scoreboard or on the paper sheet.
I'm Audra Dankrick, she, her pronouns. And I will be scorekeeping on the big, massive whiteboard.
All right, now David Madden. Yeah, you can, right, it's live streamed. If you want to take a video of this, that's fine. I mean, the video is going to be archived anyway on the website. Yeah. The finals packets are also being archived, so you'll see probably within the next week this packet posted to the website as well if you wish to review your 20 minutes of glory. So we'll see how it goes. Let's do a quick buzzer check on the end, start us off, and then we'll go around this way. Just tell us your name. Albert, okay, number 1. Wait, no, all the way around.
Oh, I go the other way.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But for me, it's keep track of score.
Gotcha. Okay, so sorry. Start us off here. Okay, he's on red 5. Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
When Albert, Taishi, Miller.
Yeah. So Taishi, go ahead and bring in. Okay, Taishi's on red 4. Okay, Miller, go ahead and bring in on red 3. Okay, and Omar on red. Okay, and over here, Taylor on green 3. And we have Nirvana on farm. Okay. Okay, remember 6, 5, 4, 3, -2, -1 scoring. Out at 40. Otherwise, we'll break all ties to determine the 6 placements. And all protests need to be lodged and will be adjudicated immediately. Okay.
So Taylor's at green 3?
Yeah. What's that?
Yes.
All right. Good luck, everybody. Toss up 1. A member of this tribe wrote the libretto for the first Native American opera, the Sundance Opera, as well as the article, Oklahoma's Poor Rich Indians. Buffalo Calf Road woman saved her brother at the Battle of the Rosebud during the war named for this tribe, which included the defeat of George Custer by its leader, Crazy Horse, at the Battle of the Little.
Lakota?
I can take that, yes, on the last syllable of 5 points. 5 points over to Tyson to start us off. Toss up 2, or Sioux, is what we were also calling. Yeah, Sioux, or Dakota, or Lakota, or Hunkpapa. 2. Tsar Samuel fought King Svetoslav Saronia in a 998 siege in this modern country where one city named the 1358 treaty that allowed the rise of Ragusa. Simon de Montfort refused to attack a city in this country where crusaders were led by the Venetians to sack Zara. Croatia is good for 5 points. Toss up 3. This mythic figure's domain partly includes politics, shepherds, athletes, thieves. Hermes, good for 6 points. Down on the end to Omar. To toss up 4. Though not Chile, this country's Santa Elena province was the home of the Valdivia culture, which succeeded the Las Vegas culture. The warrior Bruman Yawi was born in this country where Huayna Capac died. No, take 2. Ecuador is good for 5 points. Okay, so 5 over to Taylor, -2 to Taishi. Yep. All good, Audrey? Yep. Okay, toss up 5. A leader of these people wrote the Tawagalawa letter to the king of Ahayawa, which mentioned a disagreement over the city of Wilusa. These people called the core of their kingdom the land of Hatti, and a leader of these people deposed the Amorite dynasty of Babylon. These people's capital of Hattusa was raised Hittites for 5 points to Miller. Toss up 6. Legends about this place were popularized through a 1964 piece by Vincent Gaddis in the publication Argosy. The manganese carrying Cyclops is analyzed in some theories about this location as is a mission departing from Fort Lauderdale, Navy Flight 19. Some studies of this Bermuda Triangle is correct for 5 points to Albert off of 6, score check at 10. Toss up 7. Darrell Gates oversaw one organization in this city's Operation Hammer and collaborated with one city's Rotary Club to create the DARE program. It's not the FBI, but an organization.
Los Angeles?
Los Angeles is correct. Yes, good for 5 points over to Taishi on number 7. Okay, toss up 8. With her husband, one person who completed this action went on to found the Woodville Cooperative Farm School and work in Britain with the Women's Suffrage Organization. That person who completed this action did so while dressed as a man, with her husband disguised as a servant. No, -2. This action was undertaken by Ellen Craft, who co-wrote the book Running 1,000 Miles for Freedom. That is correct for 4 points over to Omar, escaping from slavery. Toss up 9. After being cited by Adam Render, this place was speculated by Karl Malf to be associated with King Solomon and the Queen of Sheba. Near the present-day town of Oswego, this city's residents. 5 5 points to Miller off of Great Zimbabwe on number 9. Toss 10 and we'll score check. The day before this man died in 1934, his cabinet passed a decree eliminating his country's presidency and giving its powers to an appointed chancellor. During World War I, Hindenburg for 6 points to Miller. Strong buzz. Okay, that's 10, and let's cross-check the scores.
Okay, I have Omar with 10 points, Miller with 14 points, Taishi with 8 points, Albert with 5 points, Taylor with 10 points, Nirvan with 0 points.
Check. All right.
Correct.
Okay. Move along. Toss 11. After the king of this name turned around an invasion from his Swiss allies, he was targeted in the Day of the Barricades by supporters of the Catholic League, then succeeded by a similarly named Catholic convert, shared by the final ruler of the House of Valois.
Henry.
Henry is correct for 5 points over to Taylor. Toss 12. The Battle of Devil's Hole occurred as part of this conflict, one side of which included 300 Seneca. Henry Bouquet fought against Mingo and Delaware warriors during this conflict's Battle of Bushy Run. The Paxton Boys carried out the Conestoga Massacre in this conflict, during which Jeffrey Amherst infected blankets with smallpox.
Oh wait, the survey card?
Say it again?
Survey card?
No, -2.
1980 War?
No, also -2. The Proclamation of 1763.
The French Navy War?
No, that's what he said as well. That's -2, and that's 3. This is Pontiac's Rebellion. No. 13. This material was created by sticking together cholemma with cholesis, and this material, which includes a superfine Augustan form, was first discovered in one form at Herculaneum. Caspar Jacob Huygens studied an item in Leiden composed of this material made from the pith of a wetland plant, which could be rolled up into scrolls. Papyrus is correct, yes. Sorry about the ambient noise, but that's good for still 5 points over to Omar. Okay. Toss 14. I'll wait until the applause goes down. Sorry, I just don't want you all to lose track. Got it in order. Toss at 14. A composer with this surname instead of Michael Haydn was the likely composer of the Toy Symphony and wrote a treatise on the fundamental principles of violin writing. Only the first 8 bars of a mass by a composer with this surname were written, needing Franz Xaver Süssmayr to complete it. Mozart is correct, yes, just going for Mozart on that one. That's 5 points over to Omar. 5, yeah. 15. Awesome. This person defeated Arthur Sinclair Jr. by a single vote to serve as a non-voting representative for the Northwest Territory, and this person was appointed by John Adams to govern the Indiana Territory. 6 points, nice buzz, over to Nirvan off William Henry Harrison. 16. This ruler's general, Quizquiz, won the battles of Quipapan and Chimborazo in a civil war against one of this ruler's family members. That brother of this ruler, Awalpa, 6 points down to Omar off of 16. Buzzing, coming fast and furious. Remember, out at 40 as we move to 17. An army in this battle used a series of fake retreats to goad its opponents off of Senlac Hill. 6 points again. Battle of Hastings on Senlac Hill. 18, a little bit different sort of history here. Toss up. A current member of the board of the National Constitution Center was drafted by this current NBA team in 1991 out of Georgetown University, and that player was Dikembe Mutombo. A center for this team was born in the city of Sombor while it was still part of the Federal Republic of Yugoslavia, and went on to win Denver Nuggets, yes, 5 points off the history of the Denver Nuggets over to Nirvan. 19 will score check at 20 after 20. Toss up. While traveling in Egypt, this person described a machine that allowed heavy objects to be lifted for pyramid construction, which came to be known as this person's namesake machine. Stories that diverge into the realm of fantasy were characteristic of the work of this person who hailed from the city of Halicarnassus. Say it again? No. -2. -2 as well. Artemisium and Plataea were the sites of battles recounted by this person who was criticized by their contemporary Thucydides. No, and that's -2, and that is 3. No, we're going for one of the earliest historians, Herodotus. That was Kaishi, Miller, and Taylor. All 2 on 19. 20 we go. And the score check. This person first named one harbor after a type of cartilaginous fish, but that body's current name was inspired by its collection of plant specimens. A navigator. No, -2. A navigator named Tupeia assisted this person who named the aforementioned Stingray Harbor, now Botany Bay. Cook is correct. Yes, the person said this person. That's 5 over to Albert, -2 Miller, and that's after 20. Let's score check.
All right, so I have Omar with 32 points, Miller with 8 points, Kaishi with 4 points, Albert with 8 points, Taylor with 13, and Nirvan with 11.
Yeah. Okay. Toss 21. I need something specific here. This figure was the subject of a 2007 Eisner-winning graphic novel by Nick Abadzis. Albina was designated as a backup for this figure, who underwent surgery to install internal sensors to measure blood pressure. The malfunction of an R7 sustainer may have led to the death by overheating of this figure, who is sometimes known by the nickname Limonchik, a mongrel found on a Moscow street. For the points, Leica for 4 points over to Taylor, Russian space guard. 22. One holder of this position threw his father-in-law down the steps of the Senate, at which point his wife rode over the body with a chariot. The son of the last holder, King of Rome, 6 points to Taishi. 23 will score a check after 25. At the age of 17, this person married a daughter of scientist Jeanne de Baillet named Adrienne. In 1820, 6 points, nice buzz over to Omar, who's now potentially just 1 away from the outright win. 24.
So, getting some noise?
Yeah, shh, please, silence. 24. William Scoresby Routledge was the leader of the 1915 expedition to this island, which contains a sacred landing place known as Anakena. A set of wooden tablets on this island containing fish, vegetables, and plants helped lead to the discovery of the Rongo writing system. Key sources regarding the history of this island are the oral histories of the Rapa Nui. That's 5 to Miller. 25. This musician used a pseudonym that inspired the name of the Ramones, and as a teen, this musician wrote their first song, I Lost My Little Girl, and joined the skiffle group. 6 points to Miller off of Paul McCartney. All right, let's score check.
Okay, I have Omar with 38 points, Miller with 19 points, Kaishi with 10 points, Albert with 8 points, Taylor with 17 points, and Nirvan with 11 points.
Okay, check. 5 to play. Consider your buzzing strategies as we move to 26. Jules Gossin and Paul Cullen raised funds to alleviate this event in which certain people were called cap breaks. The landlord, Dennis Mahan, was murdered during this event in revenge for evicting tenants, while the McCorkle line brought people to the Americas. Another 5 points over to Miller off of 26. 27. Two brothers-in-law of this person helped establish the settlement known as Bryan Station, and during a hunting expedition, this person was captured by men loyal to Chief Blackfish. Pilot Knob was the location from which this person first sighted the bluegrass region, and an inscription claiming that this person killed a bar can be found in a museum in Louisville. The Cumberland Daniel Boone for 5 points over to Taylor. 28, 3 to play. See the scores. Toss it. One leader of this company fired Lynn Conway for announcing her intention to transition.
Wait, I thought I got 22. Yeah, I have 22.
Thank you.
Who has 22?
Well, let's.
17 plus 6 would be 23.
We got that.
No, that was
That's fine.
5.
Fine.
I'm sorry if I did misspoke. That was 5. 28, I'll begin again. One leader of this company fired Lynn Conway for announcing her intention to transition genders, founded by Paramount Hollerith as the computing, tabulating, recording. 6 points to Miller. Off of the history of IBM with 2 to play. Toss of 29. I need something specific here. An early 15-person meeting of members of this body, at which a member of the Delano family founded one service, was held at the house of Senator Omar D. Conger. The founder of this organization was among the first to tend to those affected by the Pratt Street riot in Baltimore. This organization was formed 5 years after another interview. 5 points to Miller on 29 with the American Red Cross. As we move to the final toss-up, you can see the scores. Number 30. Good luck, everybody. Scores Chuck, Raven, Audra.
Quiet in the crowd.
Okay, good luck, players. Toss up 30. In 1906, an intercalated version of one of these events was held, but is not generally counted as a legitimate version of them. Security guard Richard Jewell was falsely accused of bombing one of these events, whose real culprit was Eric.
Oh, Olympics?
5 points to Miller. Great scores overall, exceptional buzzing. There are no ties to break. Scores are official. Congratulations. Okay, all right, so let's bring up our finalists in ascending order. So help me with the awards here, Preston. Okay. The 6th place plaque goes to Albert. Come around this way. We need more photos outside next to the banners in just a minute. Okay, in 5th place, we have Taishi. Congratulations. Nirvan. Congratulations. Good job. And you can keep that for safekeeping as Preston hands me the third place award. Congratulations, third place trophy over to Taylor. Nicely played. Good job, Taylor. Good job. Second place to Omar. Congratulations. And completing a comment, how many of the last 5 questions did he get?
He got the 7 out of the, or 6 out of the last 7.
6. Oh! You're defending national